Last week, I saw someone my age post about a promotion, a new apartment, a trip abroad, all in the same week. And instead of feeling happy for them, I felt this weird, heavy pit in my stomach that I didn't want to admit to anyone. For years, I thought that feeling meant I was a jealous, insecure person, someone who couldn't just be happy for other people. Turns out, that feeling wasn't about them at all. It was about me, just not in the way I thought. I used to try to fix this by looking away, unfollow people, mute stories, tell myself, just don't compare, focus on your own path. It worked for about a day. Then a new post would show up, or a friend would mention someone's achievement in conversation, and that same heavy feeling would come right back, usually followed by guilt, because I felt like a bad person for feeling it at all. So I assumed I just needed to be more grateful, more positive, less online. I tried all of it, and the feeling never actually left. It just went quiet for a while and came back louder later. Here's what I didn't understand back then. Comparison isn't a character flaw. It's not your ego being petty. It's actually your mind pointing very specifically at something you want and haven't let yourself admit yet. The shift didn't happen when I stopped comparing. Trying to stop it never worked anyway. It happened when I got curious about it instead of ashamed of it. Instead of, why am I like this, I started asking, what exactly about their life am I reacting to? Not the whole picture, the specific detail. Turns out it was never everything about their life. It was one very specific thing, a kind of freedom, a kind of recognition, a kind of stability that I hadn't let myself say out loud that I actually wanted. Comparison, it turns out, is one of the most honest signals you'll ever get about your own desires. It just shows up disguised as discomfort instead of clarity. So here's what actually changed things, piece by piece. First, I stopped treating the feeling as something to hide. When that heavy pit showed up, instead of pushing it down or feeling guilty, I just paused and asked, okay, what is this actually about? Naming it honestly, even just to myself, took away most of its power. Second, I got specific instead of general. I want their life is too vague to act on, so I broke it down. Was it the promotion itself or the confidence it represented? The apartment or the stability it symbolized? Getting specific turned a vague ache into something I could actually do something about. Third, and this mattered most, I separated the want from the timeline. I used to assume if someone else had something, I was behind. But wanting something doesn't mean you're late for it. It just means you now know what to move toward. That single shift from I'm behind to now I know what I want changed the entire emotional weight of comparison. I still notice that pit in my stomach sometimes. It hasn't disappeared completely, and I don't think it's supposed to. What changed is what I do with it now. Instead of spiraling into guilt or scrolling away from it, I ask what it's pointing at. And more often than not, it points me towards something worth actually pursuing. If seeing someone else's win makes your stomach drop, I don't think you're a bad or jealous person. I think you're getting information about what you actually want, delivered in the most uncomfortable way possible. Notice the feeling instead of hiding it. Get specific about what it's really pointing at. And remember, someone else having it doesn't mean you're behind. If this resonated, share it with someone who scrolls and feels that same pit, just like you used to think only you did. And if you want more of this, real talk, small changes, no guilt trips, I'll see you in the next one.